Hi folks, how are you today? I hope you're great. I'm having a really good time. I'm sharpening with my sharp skate all over the place and it's just really fun. So today I'm going to show you how to put a chisel in the sharp skate, and I'll put this one aside. Oh, what a nice burr all the way I've got corner to corner like that. All right, so sharp skate. I've got a new sharp skate here to show you today. This one's brand new, just took it out of the box. This is number 518. Everyone is serialized. I'm just gonna check, make sure it's functioning right. The hold down plate is swiveling properly, tilting properly, all looks good. The wheels are very smooth. I've greased these wheels with a ceramic grease. This is a man-made grease that has nano-sized ceramic particles in it. So it's like having tiny little bearings inside the wheels, and it won't hurt the ceramic stone, so it rolls just beautifully, you know, on the stone. I love how it just smoothly rolls on the stone. So this sharp skate checks out really nicely. It feels good. It opens and closes nicely. Don't see any issues with the threads. All right, well, I think what I'll do is start, as always, by flattening my stone a little bit. And it's in really good shape. I've been, able to work the whole surface of the stone with the sharp skate, so it really helps keep the stone a lot flatter. And we'll bring up this new sharp skate and the dock, the angle dock here, and it just sits right in the dock. We'll put it up here on the stone, and I've got a poor chisel that really needs some help. This is a beautiful chisel that I got from an acaichi. Well, yeah, it's a flea market, except this one is in front of a temple. And so I bought this at a temple flea market in Tokyo some years ago. And it's really rusty. Oh, my mess, huh? And this skate, this chisel also has a curved hollow in the top of the chisel this way. So really, these two corners are the only parts of the chisel that are going to touch in the dock of the sharp skate. All right, well, so first I'll put the chisel into the sharp skate and tighten it down. Let's get it pretty much on center, so the center of the hold down plate is centered, and I can feel it just lock right up against the little guides inside the hold down plate. So we'll just snug it up just a hair there, good. And then, so this chisel is also, I better show you, this chisel is also wedge shaped. It's very thick here and very thin here. So it tapers along here. So the sharp skate, I designed it so that it tilts this way. So this hold down plate tilts up and down. And this will allow it to grab a tool like this one that is wedge shaped. So it'll really hit in all the places. It'll hit in the thicker part back here, and it'll hit in the thinner part right here. So I'll take the dock, and well, actually, even before I use the dock, I think what I'm going to do is just put the chisel right down on the stone here and find out where the chisel hits. And I'm just going to let the sharp skate fall right down to it and tighten it up so I can get an idea of how that's going to look. Put it up Does it? This is a very shallow angle on this chisel. It's way out there. This is going to be less than 20 degrees. This chisel angle is going to be really, really shallow. So I'm going to put the heel of the blade right into the 21-degree groove. So that would be, let me turn it around so you can see. Does this work? I'm going to put the heel of the blade right into this groove, which is right here. All right. And I think I'm going to resharpen the main bevel here at 21 degrees. So let's put it right on the 500. And ooh, you can see very quickly the rust coming right off. The edge is still black or brown where the rust is still there. So I started sharpening just behind the edge, which is, I think, what I wanted to do. And now, and I think I'm going to tighten these end pins just a little bit. That'll also secure things a bit. Now it's all very secure, and we'll start sharpening and just working our way down through all that metal, because it's pretty rusty, and work out over the ends here. I can get, well, that's about as far as I can get. So we'll just have to work our way around the corners here a little bit. Put a little more water up there. Now notice how the handle of the chisel can get in real tight towards my stomach here. And a little extra stomach, you know, but if I were sharpening this way, the chisel would hit and I would be in a much different position physically. But because the chisel is here, now I can get out over the chisel and I can really work over the stone very carefully. Now let's see what we've done. Very quickly, you can see that I have started to bring it down. It's thicker on this side, thinner on this side, hasn't even gotten all the way to the edge. As I said, it's taller in this corner, farther away from the wheels, closer here, and I'm going to have to take that corner down in order to square the chisel, and that's exactly what's happening. This corner is coming down first, and I'll just turn the stone here and just keep working. It's going to take a little time because it's a lot of metal to remove. We'll just patiently sit here and sharpen away. Now, as I sharpen, I'm really putting all my force and effort out here, and I'm really not putting any effort here. So I want to unload the wheels as much as possible. So there's really no reason to put a lot of weight and force on the wheels. That'll wear the wheels, and there's, you know, and it really doesn't help us sharpen any more efficiently. So, just working along. Okay, let's see what we got. Wow, it's almost there. Look at that. I have almost squared up the chisel. There's just a tiny bit of rust right here that is still in play. And all this has been cleaned up very nicely. We have a strong burr over here. Of course, no burr on this end. Strong burr on this end, none here. And very heavy sharpening here and very light sharpening here. Just what we would expect as the chisel becomes more square. So we'll just keep going on this 500. Really no reason to do anything else until it's really done on the 500. You can see these long, powerful strokes. Let's turn it around and let's try going this way. Get the middle of the stone really good. And I can work everywhere on the stone. Okay, let's see what we got. Now it slows down as you go because you got to take more and more and more metal with each pass. But you can clearly see it's taking a big bite up here, very little over here, and it's working down towards that corner just as we would expect. Oh, it's working its way across. Made it over to here now. We've come from this corner all the way to here, and it's really very obvious. It's very straight, and then it falls off this way. So it goes straight across and falls off as it gets closer and closer to squaring the chisel. And the points and corners are very nice here, very, very clean. So we'll just keep going.